Brew, each and every week that Broncos lineup is star-studded. So many rep players, but a couple of late changes for the Cowboys as well there. Fran Goldthorpe does make her return from injury.
And the Broncos have a wonderful record at Totally Workwear Stadium. Well, in fact, they've won their last 4. So here come the Cowboys onto the field. There has been some late changes to this Cowboys side, but they've been good last few games coming into this one. And some familiar faces in this side that have played rugby league at the very highest level, and I'm talking of the likes of Kira Dibb, who is the captain of this side, Emma Manzelman, always good, and I see that Lily Peacock will start in jumper number 15. So, I mean, in a lot of ways, I guess, Roo, this is a little bit of a sneak preview of what we'll see in finals footy of the NRLW.
With the Bronx? Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think they'll be definitely pushing, but that hole from 2 to 7 on the ladder is all very congested. They're all around 2 points. They're all playing today, the ones in those positions as well. So for and against is going to become very, very important as this season progresses, with only a few games left of regular season.
Yeah, the great Ali Brigginshaw, always love to see her play, whether it's at origin level or for the mighty Brisbane Broncos, an important game for them today. Next week, by the way, Broncos and Newcastle. And that is going to be a cracking good game.
Oh, yeah, that'll be the game of the round for sure. I'm looking forward to that one. Both teams have sort of hit their straps at the right time too, Maroon. And that woman on screen, Stacey Walker, the partnership she's worked out with Ali Brigginshaw on that right edge, it's almost like the ball is on a string. It just lands exactly where it needs to be, and Stacey is a great target for them. Yeah,
Broncos, Newcastle next week. Can I put my hand up? Can I get that one? Can I call that one? I'd like to. Totally Workwear Stadium. Look at this beautiful blue sky day in Brisbane, as it usually is. And there's the kickoff, and we get underway. And look at that. This is the last play for the Cowboys. Dibb got the pass away to Rafter and Smith. She's over the line. She's claiming a try. Does she get the ball down? Well, yes, she does.
Hits that lead runner in Tiana Rafter Smith, and she identifies 2 tags in the line. 2 tags being the fullback and the halfback, and splits them. Does she get it down on first go?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I don't think she does.
Kira Dibb, here she goes to try and add the extras. It's not a hard one for Kira. 9.5 minutes gone, moves in, and no dramas at all. So we have the North Queensland Cowboys. And then it goes across right side now. Brigginshaw got it to Maddock. Maddock got it to Romy Teitzel. Oh, Romy Teitzel! The girl from Tully scores. A beautiful individual try, Roo, out of absolutely nothing.
Lafayette rolling through the middle, gets an offload away, and this is what creates that extra bit of space. Ali Brigginshaw finding the mark with Dan. And look at that, just a show and go. She did well to hang on to the ball here because Jakaya Whitfeld was coming with everything she had, and she's a very strong defender, but the offload by Lafayette in the middle creates this opportunity. The Harvey Norman replay showed that very well, didn't it? Oh, yeah, and a beautiful try for Romy Teitzel, who we've seen play at Origin. They're very proud of her up there in Tully. I think her old man owns the IGA at Tully. You might be able to get a discount there, the Sabo. It's just because they've collapsed the Cowboys' defences. Romy Teitzel, she adds the 2.
Yep, no dramas whatsoever. 6-all.
And they've played off the back of it. We've yet to see this left edge of Broughton, Hufanga, Robinson really fire, and that's because the middle defence of the Cowboys have been doing a good job.
Okay, Brill is out there now. There goes Destiny Brill. We know what she's capable of, and that's a good run from Destiny. And she's still going. She's put it in reverse, and eventually Peacock gets to her. At the play, the ball. Now it comes across to Nuwasala. Now the power comes into play. The big middles for the Broncos, and Mooka gets involved. They're only 10 metres out now. The Broncos at the play, the ball, Brill, and then Broughton and Brigginshaw and Maddock, and she offloaded to Sizolka, and she scores a beautiful try, and the Broncos take the lead for the first time in this game. Lafayette has had some great runs. Look at this shift. The 2 halves combine on the Harvey Norman replay. And you can just see with Maddock taking the line on, ball in 2 hands, engages Whitfeld in at centre, and that creates that space on her outside. You just see there, she gets really interested, and Sizolka, she slides through that gap, but the winger has to stay connected to the centre there. And to the centre of the pass goes. Brigginshaw says, let's kick. Let's kick out towards Sizolka and taken. Sent back into Romy Teitzel. Back out to Sizolka. Over in the corner. She scored 2 tries in 90 seconds. Oh, what a game. Oh, hang on. Hang on. What's gone wrong here?
Okay,
we're going to have a look.
He'll be checking the touch.
I like that idea. I'm sure
Workshop it. Let's workshop it.
We'll see it in the future, I'm sure. Rue, and we'll have AI commentating, and me and you will be sitting in the grandstand. As it's played back to the fullback, Blackwell, and now they'll play it 20 metres out for Manzelmann to send it back in field. And I believe that might be, we've got the replacement out there, Talisha Harden, yeah. Manzelmann again, then to Dibb, and then they go down the left side, trying to cut back in field. She's gone right through Whitfeld. She keeps it alive. She's still going over the 10. Can she get up and go again? Yes, she does. And that's a great individual try to Whitfeld. Well, out of absolutely nothing, Rue, I'm loving this.
Speed, stamina. Here, Kira Dibb just hits her flat. Comes back against the grain. Oh, there's a trip in the middle there. One of the Broncos defenders trips over. But this is the strength. The Harvey Norman replay, you can see she gets clipped, she gets tackled, she gets taken, she finds her feet and goes again. And I think this is a really impressive try, as you said, from absolutely nothing. But look at her go.
Yeah.
She is a competitor. And it's probably one of the first times we've really seen her.
Broncos, Cowboys 10-all. Here comes captain Kira Dibb to try and add the extras. From far out wide, she moves in, she's hit it beautifully. The Cowboys lead 12-10. Brill, and then it goes to Broughton, to the line, offloads to Rapiner. Rapiner is still alive, but Peters has her, and the Broncos looking to be next to score. Maddock goes on her own, got it away to Hufanga. You don't stop her from there. Oh, yes, you do.
It takes 4, but you do.
1 metre out, Maddock in a dummy half for the Broncos. Very slow play the ball. Short side she goes again, and they dive over in the corner. I think it was Rapiner, it was. So the Broncos hit back. We're going try for try at the moment, Rue.
You see here, or you're not going to see it from this angle, but what happened was on the open side, they'd rather go in 2 points behind than... Oh, hasn't she been immense?
Unbelievable.
My goodness.
Unbelievable in attack, and some of her hits in defence. Played back now to Brill, who darts out a dummy half, and she's quick, Brill. And she'll play it 20 metres out. There's 3 seconds left in the first half. Brigginshaw, then Broughton. Will she kick? She gets it to Maddock, and Maddox gets the pass away to Hufanga's going to score right on half-time. Well, Hufanga scores a try for the Broncos. Referee has no hesitation.
You can sometimes get a little bit uncomfortable, or you can sometimes switch off and just go, oh, we'll just cruise in. But the Harvey Norman replay, Hufanga had one of the first hit-ups in this set on the right side, looking for some work. Here, Gal Broughton linking up with her fullback on the left, and just power. She just powers through, and this was great attempt at cover D by Crystal Blackwell, but you just see there.
She is a legend of the game at Totally Workworth Stadium. 8 tries in 5 games. That one's waved away again. We're going to go to half-time with the Broncos leading the Cowboys by 18 points to 12. Some great individual first half performances. Are we about to be all locked up? Manzelmann, Dibb. Oh, she floats one out to the winger. Is there anybody home? And over the sideline she goes. Tor Halaliku.
Oh, she thought she was over too. That ball was beautiful by Kira Dibb. But Stacey Walker, this is the athleticism of the woman. She covered that ground so quickly.
She's going to play it 15 metres out on tackle 3 with Brill again. Goes to the left side, Broughton. Rapiner run around Broughton. Broughton for the sideline. Broughton still going. And brought down by Peters, but Hufanga at dummy half means danger. What does she do here? Hufanga sends a pass straight across to Lafaela. And she's going to be stopped, is she? Or is she? She's 1 metre out now from the Cowboys line. And it's last play for the mighty Brisbane Broncos with Brill at dummy half. Sends it to Maddock. Maddock to Brigginshaw. Brigginshaw's got Sizolka. Sizolka. She's got support. Back inside it comes with a beautiful ball away to Stacey Walker. And the Broncos strike first in the second half to lead 22-12.
Oh, what about this left to right movement by the Broncos? But here, Maddock straight to Brigginshaw, Straight to Sizolka, who was set up in a staircase fashion, and Stacey Walker just holding her width, which is what actually draws the Cowboys' defence apart, her holding that width and holding the paint. The Harvey Norman replay shows it. A little bit of a juggle by Sizolka, but what about that offload? Stacey Walker putting herself in the right place at the right time.
Well, this is setting the scene very nicely for NRLW next week, Broncos, Newcastle. That will be a game and a half. As Stacey Walker, what a year she's had, and what a try that is. 22 points to 12. The Broncos lead the North Queensland Cowboys at the home of the East Tigers, Totally Workwear Stadium. Played now to Gould, right side, Ali Brigginshaw steps off the right, goes back toward the traffic, gets it away to Destiny Brill, and they go back to back with a try to Brill right beside the posts, and the Broncos.
A little bit of an over chase by Kira Dibb, just identifying Maddock and getting out at her a little too hard. She brings Sizolka back under the grain on the Harvey Norman replay. Bree Chester does really well to shut down Romy Teitzel. But look, when the ball goes out to the right, Ali Brigginshaw dances back to the left, and look at this big gap that Brill identifies. There's a bit of a log jam around where the play the ball was, and the Cowboys players don't equalise, they don't fan out. And Brill goes straight through there, next to the post. This one should be an easier conversion.
And here's hoping this one goes over from just beside the post. No drama at all. Hey, by the way, the Pacific's biggest sporting event is back for 2024 and played back now to Brill once again for Joseph to get it away to Broughton, and then Maddock, she's gone right through. Maddock over the 40, still going. Maddock's going to need support and brought down by Mooka, but she's been so good today as the fullback, Maddock. Out of dummy half they go now, Brianna Clark. Brianna Clark takes them on, and now the Broncos find themselves just 15 metres out from the Cowboys line on tackle 3. Gould, Broughton to the line, Maddock again, off it goes to Hafanga. She must score. Oh yes, she does. And that, my friends, will be the ball game. Broncos now hit the 32 mark, Roo.
The fast play the ball there. Brianna came up with a nice play the ball as well. But here Maddox, soft hands, Mela Hufanga, basically one-on-one close to the try line. She wrestles her way over, and as she gets up, she points at the camera too. Can find the camera. She deserves that celebration for Mela Hufanga.
And here she comes now, moves in, hits this one. And this one looks okay. She's kicked it.
Good
so,
job.
yeah, Brigginshaw goes to Romy Teitzel looking for try number 2. Didn't bother to sidestep, just went straight over the top, but did she get the ball down?
I think she's held up the whole time here.
I've got no try.
So now Ali Brigginshaw from 10 metres out. Big NRL game this afternoon. Raiders, Roosters, and of course, last regular season home game for Big Jared. What a warhorse he has been for that Roosters side. As it comes out now for Maddock to get it onto Hafanga. Now Julia Robinson finally into space. Julia Robinson steps inside, gets the pass back to Maddock. Maddock's away over the 20. They're not going to catch her. And she scores a very, very well-deserved try, the little fullback. And that brings them up to 38-12 with a kick to come, Roo.
Beautiful work down the left edge here from the Broncos. Through the middle by the Bronx, and then just lovely hands getting it to the pace of Robinson, who finds her fullback. Maddock did really well not to overrun that. Just check her run, made sure she was in position so the pass wasn't going to go forward. And I tell you what, the Broncos fans love it, but I don't know if they love it more than her #1 supporter.
Oh no, I'm definitely #1 ticket holder in the fan club. She scores a beautiful try, and it has made my Father's Day. Broncos 38, Cowboys 12.
What about the double pump too? Her double pump before she hits Melo Hufanga. Just drew in the Cowboys' defence.
And she just showed a real clean pair of heels there too. I thought somebody was going to catch her. I was looking for Blackwell. I was looking for somebody to catch her, but nobody got near her. Well, Whitfeld did in the end, but beautiful try. Who's missed 4 today, moves in. This one's coming around, and no good. Broncos 38, Cowboys 12. Come out for Waka, but the defence is good.
That should be it.
And I think we have the full-time siren in the background. That's it. Broncos 38, Cowboys 12. On behalf of Rowan, thanks for joining us.